Right, this video is going to focus on what research to do in your hyper farms. So, when you click on the academy and then go to research, I'm going to show you that I have literally nothing in combat. There's no need to have anything. The only reason I have scout and troop training is because I was participating in carnival when I was first starting my farms mainly during COVID when I wasn't doing any as much and I wasn't in school. I had a lot more time to be on the game, but there's the day that you had the build and research for Carnival, and it's easier to go into those research sections that have like literally nothing. I am researching on a lot on traps because that's my main source of defense, as I made that a point in another video to share. I also research a lot on the sheriff because I'm able to do a lot of hitting during SVS or the other times are in Carnival for I think it's the Sunday first time with hitting, and also in the economics. So the only one I don't focus on doing research on is combat because I don't have troops to send out in combat. So I do focus on doing research of everything. Construction is in the economics tab. I don't really do a lot in troop load and gathering on the far right side because I don't have enough troops to gather. So and so there's no need to have troop load or gathering. So I stopped doing those in this particular one, but I do research on whichever one that I have my hyper farm focused on. So right now we're in food, so you can see it's the highest level. And in order to start researching it, I need to get that much silver. But I also make sure that I'm researching coin. So right now I am going to click research on coin because that is something that I need to focus on because all of my hyper farms have a bunch of cabins so that I can focus on mining silver because it is the slowest growing resource, and the thing that grows them is the cabins. And you can only put cabins above the railroad, and the other resources, wood, stone, iron, and food, are below the railroad. So you can't put any of those above the railroad. So make sure when you are researching in your hyper farms that you focus on that. There's really no need to ever have combat because as you can see, I have no troops. If you guys mimic how I do my hyper farms and you focus on them literally being a farm and nothing else, they're just there to produce, then there should be no need for you to have any troops. For one, especially since this is my food farm, I really don't want any troops in them. I have contemplated building troops in my other farms because they're not focused on building up food, and I could use them to add troops to this or that, but I'm already at TC 15 on all of them. I have 2 accounts that I'm focused on fighting, so I send troops to them. If I need troops for a map or to camp, I have enough to send on at least 3 marches. And so if there's 3 different gang of bandits out there, I can join each and every one of them with each of my farms because I have that many marches. Once I go up to TC 16, then I'll have another march for that. So I hope that answered your question on researches in a hyper farm. I do the same thing for my bank. I really focus on traps in my bank because that is my main defense. I focus on building traps for my bank more than any of the other ones because that is what will be hit the most. Granted, traps don't work as much or as well as having, say, a meat shield, but I also don't really try to get a meat shield. So traps are what I focus on. And I did touch on that in a previous video of how I defend my Hyperfarms and Banked. All right, hopefully that was helpful for you all. If you have any questions, feel free to put questions in the comments below. And if you leave any negative comments, I will delete them because we don't need no negative Nancy's. All right, guys, you have a great day. Enjoy this video. Bye.